People ask me very often if it's for someone specific, and I obviously tell them no. Like, it's not for a person, it's a covenant both with myself, with my parents, with Christ, that I started long before I was thinking about being involved with someone in particular. And it's something that even now it's my orientation toward my thinking in the way that I involve myself with other people, with my parents, and with Christ. Starting out in that, it was stronger than I ever paid attention to it, honestly. It was something that continually reminded me, like, you have these values, you have this belief, you have this adherence to this, and you need to continue to do that regardless of other opportunities that present themselves. So it really helped me lock into what I believed and how that should affect the way that I lived and the way that I involved myself with others, particularly romantically. It served me so well. Like, it was very much my orientation throughout that, and it continues to be. It's kept my mind in the place where I can know that I am centered, and it is something that reminds me throughout any action that I take that I need to be thinking about the values that this represents before I take any action. Accountability, as it relates to this, is really, this is something that's very visible to other people, and purposefully so. And anytime that you're going to be wearing something that represents so much, that is so outwardly visible to other people, it demands that you uphold that standard, because people will ask you and people will want to know about it. And if you're going to be telling them all these standards and you don't uphold them, then it's going to fall on deaf ears, and they won't want to believe you. They won't see that testimony in you, and you won't have a testimony to give if that's not something that you have lived out in your actions. So it's been something that reminds me day to day that those are the things that I have to base my actions on, my adherence to, in my relationship with others, my relationship to family members, and to, most importantly, in discipleship with Christ. Covenant Heart, it's helped me to establish a very solid orientation point from a very young age, and it's carried on with me up into near adulthood. And it's given me something that a lot of girls and young men as well don't establish until they get to my age, or even past that. And it's something to have such a solid understanding of those values and those virtues in your life on the day-to-day and integrated into the way you behave and act and treat others is something that is invaluable to me, and I wish there's something that other people could have. And I think it's something that is almost inevitable if you really take wearing this kind of jewelry seriously and what it represents.